Welcome back, everybody. Adam from the Way Public Library here to talk to you about another digital service today. We'll be looking at the Kanopy app. Kanopy offers movies, documentaries, TV shows, and kids programming that they think is both challenging and enriching. They're hoping it's unusual compared to some of the other services that you see offered around. I think it's a really deep service that offers a lot of award winning films, classics, a lot of educational programming for both adults and children, but we'll get more into that later. Make sure you have your library card and PIN number handy if you've never used the service before, because I'll show you how you set up your account. Once it's set up, you can sign into the app on a smart TV, computer, or tablet, and then you're logged in for good. You get 7 checkouts a month, and you get unlimited services for the kids once you've signed into the Kanopy Kids channel. We'll show you the different features that are available there. And if you have any questions or anything is unclear once we're done, feel free to contact the library. You can find us at waylibrary.info. Our phone number is on that page. You can also find us on Facebook. Okay, let's take a look at Kanopy. For anyone who's new to Kanopy, I'm going to recommend for the very first time you go to use the service, you start at digital.waylibrary.info. It's going to make it easier if you come here, select Digital Media from the top line, and then select the Kanopy feature you see right in the middle of the page there where it says Visit Kanopy. It's going to be just down at the bottom. This is going to bring you to the page that Kanopy has ready to bring you into their page as a library card holder. Now, if this is your second or third time using the website and you notice in the top right-hand corner it says log in, that's where you'll go and enter the information after you've created the account. Since we are assuming you're new and this is your first time, we're actually going to come over to the left here where it says get started. This is available for participating public libraries, colleges, and universities. So on the second page you will see it's going to ask which we are. Are you a public library card holder or are you a student or professor? We will select library card holder where it says find your library. This will give them a chance to route us to the correct account then. So you'll see over here it says Way Public Library. They found us, which is nice. We don't have to enter like a zip code or the library name to try and find our information. We'll just say select this library. And then here we'll be on the page where they'll ask for your library card number. And then once we've got that entered, you'll hit continue and they'll ask for your PIN. Now, since I've already set up my account, I'm going to get stuck here on this page, but if you're following along at home, go ahead and enter your card number now, hit continue, and then they'll ask for your PIN. You'll hit that, and they'll bring you inside the Kanopy site, and you'll begin setting up your account with them by giving them an email address you're interested in using when they need to send you follow-up information or really just for login purposes, and then you'll create a password that you'll use with these guys that, again, I recommend writing down so you have it someplace safe. If you're going to use Kanopy on your phone or your tablet or your smart TV, you'll be able to do it after you've completed this step with just that email address and password. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and then we will jump into using the Kanopy site and or app. They're going to look largely the same, and we'll talk about any minor differences you'll see between the two of them. Okay, so here we are on Kanopy's page once we've gone ahead and logged into our account. If you're on a smart device like your smart television, your tablet, your phone, there'll only be a couple of minor differences here. The main feature in Kanopy is having the cover of the particular video you're going to see listed the same way you would see it as like a DVD cover. You can scroll through these as individual lists. You can also go up top to where it says Browse. And if we hover over that one, we get a different list of categories. And if I hover over a category like movie, I get subcategories. I'm not going to go through these much. I will let you explore as much as you would like at home, but know that these are different ways they've tried to help bracket some of the stuff and make it easier to sort through. Go to Kanopy Kids is exactly what it sounds like. That will take us over to the Kids section. We'll look at that in just a minute. If we hover over my name, we get a list of some of the features available to us as like settings. So my dashboard is where I would find things like the email address I'm using for my account and my password. My watch list is a section where any title I find as I'm scrolling through that I would like to save and view later, I can click add to my watch list, and then they'll keep a list for me there. My viewing history is exactly that. If you start watching a particular title, you run out of time, you forget, you come back like a month and a half later and you can't remember exactly where you were, your viewing history will show you both what has been checked out recently and also where you left off in that particular one. The parental controls on this list will be settings that you can use for the Kanopy Kids section. This 7 shows me how many credits I have left for the month. Right now I haven't used any. If I go to credit-free viewing here, this first list of films that they've got available, these are all ones I can watch without them counting against the 7 credits that I get for free every month. If I scroll over to the right-hand side here in this particular row, I can click on that one and it will show me more films that are available. And again, these are all credit-free, so I can view any of these as much as I would like, and they won't count against my 7. And again, like I said, that same thing is true for Kanopy Kids. So if we click on the Kids section, we jump over to that page, we'll see a couple different categories of things here available for kids. And again, that 7 has gone away up top because I can watch as many of these as I would like. There's lots of PBS Kids TV series here, which in my house we enjoy. My daughter enjoys a lot of different PBS titles, but they can be harder to find other places. Sometimes you'll see individual clips, or you might see 1 or 2 episodes. But here, for instance, you'll see Sesame Street episodes, all 12 episodes from season 39 are available here. Season 40 is here. We can go to something like Arthur, season 13, and we can view those things. We can also view movies, and if we scroll down a little bit, just underneath movies, we have story time. This is a fantastic feature here. As we scroll through, we'll see some really recognizable titles, things like Where the Wild Things Are, Harry the Dirty Dog, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. These are all things that are shorter because they're, somebody either reading and or illustrating the book. So something like Harry the Dirty Dog, if I hover over it, I can see it's only 10 minutes long. I get a little bit of a write-up about it. This is true in any place in Kanopy. If we hover over the title, we'll get this bit of information. If I click on it, it'll actually expand it here, and I can get sort of a larger view. They'll show me some other things that people who have checked this title out have enjoyed, some related videos, and I'm going to scroll down just a little bit to where it says Show More. And if I click on this one, I can see not only the runtime, but like who was the director on this one, who was maybe the voice talent, what language it's in, things like that. If I hit play here, I'm going to go ahead and try and mute this one pretty quickly. We can see a couple of pieces of information here that will be applicable in anything we're watching. How much time is left, the playback rate. So right now it's at sort of a standard playback rate. We could go 2 times as fast, all the way down to only 1/4 of the original speed. Might not necessarily be something you'll use with like a documentary or a classic film, but with something like this, you could certainly slow down or speed up the story for your kids. Next to that is the closed caption feature. Next to that is the picture-in-picture feature, which is really specific to being on the computer right now, but there is also full screen if we would like this one to go full screen. And as you can see, Harry the Dirty Dog, fully illustrated here as a short 10-minute cartoon. Pause that one. When I'm done here in the kids section, if I would like to get out of it, I can go all the way up top to exit Kanopy Kids. That will take me back to the Kanopy main page. I'm not going to go through a lot of these categories exploring with you. I'm going to let you go ahead and search on your own. There's all sorts of amazing stuff here under Kanopy. If there's a film you've heard about because it was nominated for awards or it was very popular during a particular season, Kanopy's probably got it. If there's a classic film you've not seen but you've got a lot of interest in, or somebody recommended one that you always should have seen, Kanopy probably has it. As someone who took a lot of film classes in college, there's stuff I found on Kanopy that I really haven't found anyplace else to view online as part of a digital service. Really classic things from as early back as the 1900s and 1910s are a category that if I go under Browse, under Movies to something like Early Film, can click on this one and show you that they've gone deep into the history books to find us stuff that, again, you have trouble finding other places. Lots of Charlie Chaplin films here, Buster Keaton, things like that. If I hover over something like Modern Times, again, 88 minutes, a little write-up about it. Something like Metropolis, you can see I've actually added this one to my list, so I can come back and find Metropolis when I'm ready to view that one. I hope you get a chance to explore Kanopy and really enjoy it. I think that there's amazing stuff in here that you really can't find other places, that Kanopy does a good job adding new titles every month to all of its categories, trying to stay relevant on topics that are important in the news right now or things happening in the world. They really do a good job trying to curate things of interest and updating them all the time. If you have questions at any point, feel free to contact us at the Way Public Library. You can reach out to us through the website, waylibrary.info. You can call the library, or you can find us on Facebook. If you need anything, we hope you'll find us, but we're also looking forward to seeing you all in person just as soon as possible. Enjoy your viewing here, and thanks for watching.